if you're not satisfied with the organization. I'm sure I can find other members of your outfit eager to take your place.
Maybe. Or maybe I could call them up myself and see how they'd feel about taking over Red Mile or leaving you with the burdens of management. I'm sure we could find ways to bolster the profits here.
Oh, you're welcome to try. But I have friends in high places. You wouldn't want me to have to call.
See, I think you're all talk, May. One of these days, I might just call your bluff.
Previously on Starfield, we discovered this green mile. And I've also discovered it's really cold in this area, and I'm gonna have to. I did some looking up. I'm gonna look at the ranger mission. If I have like a ranger, I saw something online about I could get a suit from the rangers, and of course none of this rings a bell. So looked like we had some drama between May and the stalker character. Okay, I don't know. I saw this interview. I remember I knew I had to apply for some fish factory, and I was gonna do that. But I don't remember this, so we'll see what happens here.
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today.
I'll just follow the blue dot. What's this?
Great. A full spacesuit. Corporate environments aren't that toxic. Have a seat. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart, Yuko, is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently our algorithm felt you were a decent match. So let's get this started. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
Neuroamps are revolutionary. I want to be a part of what's next.
It's good to see you're familiar with and appreciate our work here.
Yes.
Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? How motivated are you to succeed?
Not very. I'll go above and beyond.
All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
Research and development.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place for that. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogene Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Uh-oh. She looked pretty half in the bag, so her eyes halfway open. Wait, well, what's the order? Maybe they're on like the usual arrangement, so they know if I say her name, they'll know what she wants.
Welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
I'm here to pick up an order for Imogen.
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that?
I got fired is what happened.
Uh-oh.
And this is the soulless suit that got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
Okay, what happened?
Like, who knows? I looked at someone wrong, the coffee wasn't hot.
You're annoying?
They didn't even have the decency to tell me. They just had security escort me out of the building, like some criminal.
Who's Ularu Chen?
You don't even know your own boss's boss? Ularu is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. If she smells blood in the water, you're dead.
Okay, sorry you got fired.
Yeah, I bet you are. No one's ever sorry in this business. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me.
What do you mean?
You don't just get to learn all the ins and outs of Ryujin operations and then just walk away. Even worse, I got fired. They don't let that kind of knowledge run around in the head of disgruntled employees. It's just a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
Let's talk about it.
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed.
Well, I'm highly trained. You attack me, you die.
You can't be that good. Not yet.
So that's what... Whatever, this is dumb. Okay, well, I still need the order.
Yes, of course.
I guess Ryujin does maybe some questionable things. Hey, there's the guy.
What was the holdup?
I ran into an ex-employee.
Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
You've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right? Let me explain. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
What do you mean by add influence?
In any case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to create a more desired outcome. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful approach is necessary?
Okay, none. I'm good. That makes no sense.
Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Wonder what's going on with Yuko. Looking a little shady vibe here.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is.
Shut up.
Tea talk aside, allow me to introduce myself.
No.
I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer.
Ooh.
I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up. Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Okay, I'm going to kill you. Can I not talk to you? Okay.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations.
Okay. Very nice to meet you.
Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
Shut up. Okay, well, you don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Okay, well, I'm gonna kill you too, eventually.
I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. Yes, you have quite the history with the Freestar Rangers yourself, which is why I hope you won't be an issue.
Shut up. I'll do my best.
Let's hope your best is good enough.
You know, yeah, you're gonna be dead too.
Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Yeah. I'll probably kill you too.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet.
No.
I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
The ones I'm gonna kill.
We've reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers.
Okay. What's on the data slate?
Think of it as a lesson that Kelt Corp gets to learn the hard way.
Alright, consider it done.
Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at Kelt Corp getting suspicious.
Uh-oh. Ooh, I got 2 digipics too. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess I can just come in here and check it out. Just a visitor here. Well, okay, so this is kind of a open area. Oh, I see.
More like one
Yeah,
of those months.
what are you doing here? Can you go somewhere?
What? I'm working here.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah. No one saw me.
For a cup of coffee right about now.
You didn't see that. Bye. That would be kind of funny if there was a big explosion. No, well, no incidents.
Not a single setback. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job.
Well, my work is as clean as it gets.
And I hope it stays that way. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Akila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company.
Okay, well, I'll make sure it gets done.
Good.
Okay, I'm liking that. I guess I knew I could do that all along. Like, I can just go to the map and it'll just take me there instead of me flying.
All sorts in Akila City.
Okay, we're in a little storefront here.
Kent?
I'm just gonna work my way back here. Employees only, eh? Can you go downstairs?
Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills.
Oh.
This next assignment could be a little more flexible than the others. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. Security chief isn't going to give the time of day to just anybody. A nice suit should do the trick. Or, who knows, some operatives are known to have a security guard uniform or two in their closet they can rely on. Just be careful. Getting caught could mean a mess, and cleanup isn't cheap. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Oh, in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. May need to do some things before I get the right... before I'm equipped for the Green Mile. But I thank you for watching.